All right, we're back.
Indeed.
And we're doing more rods and reels. I mean, this is actually another combo video, and today we're going to be going over the Lew's Mach Smash. Both spinning and casting versions.
Woohoo!
I've had these for well over a year now.
Yep.
So maybe even, I might have had I've had one or two of them, maybe 2 years. So I've had a lot of experience with them. I've caught hundreds, if not thousands, of bass on both. I've had a lot of experience. I'm going to share that review with you, but first we kind of want to go over the components. Lew's is a lot more open with their components, and they really market it with those, unlike Daiwa in the Airdex video you saw yesterday.
Yep.
So if you haven't seen that, we'll put the tag up here, or the card. But let's get into it. So start off with I think this is an $80 combo, the
Yep.
spinning version. I think you get a lot of great components at that lower price range. You get the wind grips to an EVA butt here. I love wind grips. I don't know about you guys. I love wind grips. I feel like they're extra grippy. They're comfortable. When wet, you can still hold on to it fine. It has, this is, when you come to the reel, or I'll keep going with the rod, just stay on track. This is an IM6 rod blank.
Now, Logan, what does that exactly mean?
So IM6, you usually see IM6, IM7, IM8 when it comes to rod blanks, especially with companies like Lew's who really like to put that out, but you'll see it on other companies like Shimano too. So IM6, it all refers to the modulus of the graphite in the blank. So I think IM6 starts out with like 38 modules of graphite. I think IM7 goes up to 42 million modules, and then I think IM8 goes up to 47 million. You have to check me on that. I know different companies, that is a company standard, not an industry standard. So as you go between different companies and they say IM6, IM7, IM8, that varies based on the company. So Lew's may have 38 million in their IM6, but if you check with like a Shimano, they might have 40 or 36. You never know. So that's one thing to consider. With an IM6, it's going to be less stiff, but it'll be more durable, because as you go up in modulus, your rod walls become thinner. They become more sensitive and a little stiffer for casting and feel overall, as well as performance, but your rod walls are thinner and are more prone to fracture if you're not careful. I mean, even if you're careful, I mean, it could just happen. That being said, overall, it's still a great blank. I mean,
Yes.
I think at this price point, you're really doing good. It's sensitive. I still got a lot of feel, and I still got the winching power to get fish in.
Yep.
And you know, at $80 price point, it's still lower end combo. So I'm pretty hard on my rods. I mean, you can see with this rod and reel, there's spots of mud all up and down it just because I kept falling over at a creek. And that's one thing. I tried not to clean these at all over the course of like the last year, so I could really I wanted to see how they would hold up over time with heavy use and not a lot of maintenance, to really show you guys that how they held up. But I'll move on to the reel. Wind grips, I keep skipping parts. 7 foot medium heavy fast action. I mean, not medium heavy, medium fast action. I'm moving too quick for myself. But to go to the reel, you have wind grips on an aluminum handle, which is nice. I always reel right-handed, if you're wondering why I have it on my right side. This reel overall is mostly graphite in the frame with graphite side plate. Aluminum spool, which is knurled for a braid. It has a max drag of, I don't remember
Is it 18?
I feel like this one's 18. I'm not positive on that. You might have to check me. It's got a Rulon drag system. Let's see, is there anything else I want to go over when it comes to this combo? I don't remember.
Knurled spool, did you say that?
I'm pretty positive I said knurled spool for braid. Overall, really nice. I do like this combo.
Yeah.
It has, stainless steel guides and inserts.
Nothing really special there, but at the same time,
Right,
gets the job
so
done.
it's $80. To me, in the $50 to $100 spinning combo range, I don't know if you're going to get much better than the loose Mach Smash spinning combo.
No.
I really feel like it's really nice. I know a lot of guys, especially big YouTubers, like to use the Mach Smash, especially the reel. A lot of guys are really big on the reel, and other guys are really big on the rod. It really comes down to preference. I like them both together. A lot of times I'll take them off, switch out the reels, use my reel on another rod. I really like them both, and really it's a mainstay in my arsenal. I mean, I use this baby all the time.
Yeah.
I really do.
And it helps that they're appealing to look at.
Yeah, it's bright red.
Yeah.
Some people think it's orange, but I promise you it's red.
If you ever drop it, you can find it.
Yeah, there's no losing it.
Now, this is the casting.
Indeed. So, a lot of the same components here. You have an IM6 blank. This is a medium heavy, fast action. This is a 610. Now, I will say both of these combos come in different lengths. I believe you can get the spinning in a 6.6, and I believe you can get this in a 7 foot as well. So, I chose the 610. I thought that was just a good length, and it's just a different length from other medium heavies I had. Really good, especially around ponds. I'm really big on this. But this has magnetic controlled brakes.
Yep.
Standard. It is an 8 bearing system as well. You still have combat grips on your reel as well as the thumb pad, and then you have wind grips down here with the smash across there, as you can see, to an EVA butt. I will point that out.
Now, this reel is an 8 bearing system, so a 7+1.
Indeed. You have your hook keepers down here on both. I don't know how much you guys like that. I'm not the biggest on it, to be honest with you. I love to grab down here, so when I have, whatever I'm throwing at jig or whatever down here, I don't like that. It's kind of in the way. I mean, I can hold up here, I just don't like it as much.
Yeah.
It's really a comfort thing to me and a habit. And I spit out my gum when I did that. But like I said, stainless steel guides, just stainless steel inserts. This reel has 15 pound max drag with the Rulon drag. It is an SLP, so graphite frame, graphite side plates. 95 millimeter handle. I do like that.
With a swept back star drag.
Indeed.
Very slightly, but it is swept back.
Indeed, as you can see. But overall, I really am big on this. This is a $130 combo, and I believe at that price point, it's still, again, really good.
I mean, price comparisons here. This entire combo costs the same amount as a Tatula CT reel.
This rod's rated for 3/8 to 3/4 ounce. That's pretty on par, industry standard. Medium heavies, sometimes medium heavies will go up to an ounce.
Yep.
And by the way, you can throw an ounce on this. I have, and landed bunch of fish.
They're more of guidelines than rules.
Really. Plus exposed blank on both of these rods. Not so much on the spinning reel. I will say it kind of has that humpback type design. But the casting really has exposed blank underneath the reel seat. Skeletal reel seat from Lew's is nice. Really good. Again, really bright, really attractive, I would say.
Yeah, it catches your eye, definitely.
But if you're trying to hide from fish, probably not the best thing.
No, bed fishing may be a little
But very comfortable. The trigger guard, or the triggers, trigger guard. The trigger is not too big back there. Some people might find it a little uncomfortable. I like it. It has a zirconia line eye here off the reel. That's nice. there's really not too awful much more to say. I mean, it's very basic.
Now, what gears does this reel have?
This also has brass gears. Both the casting and the spinning reel have brass gears. So maybe not as sturdy as stainless steel, but much smoother. Usually you're only getting stainless steel gears on saltwater reels.
Yeah.
But brass gears make it much more smooth than stainless steel. And they're still pretty dang tough. I mean, you're not going to do too awful much damage on the gears here unless you're really just constantly torquing it down. But tough reel, especially for graphite frame.
Yeah.
I like the SLPs. They're still very tough, even with just the graphite. It's a tough graphite that Luz makes. I'm pretty big on it. 130 combos.
$130.
$130. Very worth it in my opinion. Both of these rods are absolutely worth what Luz is asking for.
From my perspective of someone who does not own these, these are Logans.
That's why I'm doing most talking in this video.
Yeah.
Trey got the AirDex video.
They are very attractive combos, and I thought about picking up both of them at multiple points, but I just didn't do it. I was looking at Daiwa stuff, But I will say that Logan has hauled in some toads on these suckers, and these are sitting in that perfect price point to where just about every company is making products that are very much quality and well worth it. So it's hard to pick which ones you want to go with, but these are two really high tier contenders in this price point.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Rod and reel combos around the $100 price point have come so far in the last few years. They're no longer garbaggio, man. I mean, these are legit, and Luz has done some really impressive stuff in that price range, and the Mach Smash combos are 100% worth it, in my opinion. They get a thumbs up.
Indeed.
But at that, we'll wrap up this video. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you might even check out the Mach Smash. I definitely would recommend it. We'll have these linked down below. You can check out Trey's review of the AirDex rods at the end screen. Watch that video if you're interested.
Yep, see how they compare.
They really, I mean, they're there. I mean, check them out. Or even check out our recent review of the Walmart Ozark Trail Baitcast Combo. You can also check that out on the end screen.
But at that, see you later.
See you.